Today I want to talk about some new products, new sounds, specifically water sounds. These are a couple of new instruments I picked up last year, and they're not really well known here in the States, so I'd like to give them a little more publicity. I'll put some links down below so you can check out who makes them and order them for yourselves or whatever. I like using elemental sounds in water sounds is one of the big things that I use. So water sounds, probably one of the most common used thing is a rain stick. I have here my really large LP rain stick. And the big problem with these, even on something this long, it sounds great. You really don't have a control over the sound, and eventually all these beads will sort of find their way to the bottom. Or even now they've just slowed down, and then you've got to turn it over again. So rain sticks are great, but they kind of have that limitation there. So what I have, right over there. What I have is something that is a rain stick, but a completely different rethinking of it. This is a water circle, and these are sold by my good friend Ed Cleveland out in Hartford, Connecticut. And basically what it is, it's a clever idea. It's a circular rain stick. And I love it because it's easy to play and keep that rain sound going. I can also control the sound, slow it down, speed it up. So I have a lot of control over this sort of a typical rain stick sound. And what I like too is if you get good enough at playing it, you can grab a mallet and keep it rolling and play some gongs or bells, bowls, whatever. And keep that water element flowing. So I'm able to get that continuous rain stick sound and control within certain parameters how much or how little of that I get. Another nice thing is it makes a great shaker. We've got a lot of versatility here. It's a great instrument. Again, it's a water circle, and I will put a link down below so you can contact Ed if you are looking for more information or interested in getting one of these. I use it at every session. I like the sound of it, the ease of playing it, And again, I like that I can get that continual water sound. What a great instrument. Next, I want to look at something that I picked up in Italy last fall when I was over there teaching and performing. And at the gong studio I was at, they had these instruments and they were selling them, and I played one for my concerts, and I fell in love with it. It was just amazing. Another water sound. I'm sure a lot of you out there use an ocean drum. I have a couple of typical ocean drums here with me. This is the popular Remo ocean drum. Plastic skin on both sides. It's filled with metal beads. This one is, I believe, a 12-inch drum. And it's great. You can get a really nice ocean sound. And because it has two different types of heads, you can get a bright sound or a more dull, muffled sound, depending on which side you face upwards. I've also got another one here. This is natural, probably goat skin. This is from India. I have no idea what sort of beads are inside. Get this going. It's a nice sound. It's good. It's full. They're easy to play. I like the small ones because you could hold it in one hand. Again, both 12-inch drums. Typically, depending on the company you get them from, you can get them in like 12, 16, maybe 18 or 20, and maybe up to a 22-inch drum. Great. I love ocean drums. Again, I love water sounds, and I've used ocean drums all the time. But when I was in Italy, I picked up something new. I even had to get a bag for it, and this I carried all the way home. Certainly didn't want to check it in as baggage, so I carried this all the way through Heathrow Airport and Chicago O'Hare Airport, and it small enough I could fit it on the overhead luggage bins. I had no problem with it, but something I really had to get. I had seen a video on this before, but hadn't played one in person until last fall, and that just made the difference. This is a Theta drum from Italy, and it's a patented design where you can see with this one, most ocean drums are just two heads, a front and a back head with beads in between. They could be plastic beads, metal beads, they could be mixed beads depending on the maker. This is a very unique design, and it's got 3 drum heads. So there are 2 chambers. And on this particular one, the first chamber here, or I should say the side that you are seeing right now, are plastic beads. Rather large plastic beads, and on the other side are very small metal beads. So you've got 2 sounds, and as you play it, it is possible to get one bead going and then bring in the other. It takes some practice. Another thing I like about it is how thin it is. Where typically a regular ocean drum is fairly thick. It's just like a hand drum with beads in it. So this is fairly thin. But let's give this a listen. It's mostly the plastic beads right now. Now I'll bring in the metal beads. So you can get fairly loud surf sounds. You can also get very calm sounds. And one thing I will do is sometimes I will flip it over because it gives you a different control depending on which bead is on top and which one is on the bottom. This particular drum is a 20-inch. I believe they make 16, 20, and 24-inch. And different models will have different types of beads. Plastic beads, glass beads, metal beads, small and large, or all small, all large. So you can choose a drum to give you the type of sound you want. This is, I believe, the Cala Luna drum. And like I said, it has fairly large plastic beads and very small metal beads together. Another thing I like about this one is I can put it sort of on my hip and move it, and then also play gongs, or I could play bells, chimes, whatever, along with the ocean sound. So if you notice there we go. If you notice there, that became all body motion, moving my body to get the beads to move around. Having it on my hip, swaying, moving, tilting my body a little. So with practice, you learn how to dance with the instrument. So those are two of my favorite new instruments, and these two get probably the most comments after a session because people have never heard anything like these two. So once again, I have the circular rain stick, the water circle, and the 2-chamber ocean drum, the Theta drum. I'll put links down below, and I hope you found this interesting. We'll see you next time.